Hi friends, it's Ty Sullivan coming to you today, owner of Sullivan Communications LLC. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving and spent a lot of time with family and friends. Didn't eat too much, and it's first week of December. And coming to you today with some news about the company. But first, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. Hope everybody has a very happy holiday season. Such a wonderful time of year. I love this time of year. It's probably my favorite time of year, always has been. Have so many wonderful childhood memories growing up in South Louisiana and decorating with my family and just having such a great time. It's just such a happy time of the year. And so we just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas out there. Those are some awfully happy times. We've got a lot of challenges ahead of us. We've had a lot of challenges, and when I look back over the last 2 years, it's almost hard to believe what we've come through. We have so much to be thankful for, and so myself and the team here at Sullivan Communications want you to know that we are thankful for you, whether you're a client or a colleague or a board member or a business consultant or a supplier, whatever role it is that you play with Sullivan Communications LLC, we truly appreciate you. And I've always said from the very inception of this company, I've always wanted everyone to feel like they were part of the Sullivan family. And so I hope that you do. I know that we often find ourselves on opposite sides of things. You don't understand why we're doing this or whatever, and sometimes we're at odds. But I hope that deep down that even though you may not understand what's going on at the moment, you know that Sullivan Communications has your best interest and your organization's best interest at heart. And so I hope that you all know that. I need to come to you today and I need to share with you some information that's going to impact your organization or your business. It's personal in nature, but I needed to do this. But before I get to my news, I would just like to speak some words of encouragement to us all. Okay, it's been a few rough years. We've lost a lot of great, wonderful people. No one could have possibly, I don't think, predicted something like what we've been gripped with locally, with our state, with our country, with our world, with the pandemic. So it has really been a tough 2 years. We've lost friends, we've lost loved ones. Some of us have lost our businesses. I never worried. I always felt like we would still be here. I knew we would have to scale back. But I never for a second thought that we would, lose the company. So I'm very pleased and happy. And obviously, if you're watching this, then that means that we are on workable terms, which I'm glad for and grateful for. And hopefully your business has made it through also. And hopefully we've been able to play a role in that. These are some very challenging times. From a business standpoint, the labor market is probably the tightest I've ever seen it in my 51 years of living. You can't find people to work. Some of our liberal representatives in Washington just have sown seeds of entitlement, and pretty soon those are going to come home to roost, or to be reaped rather. And so we're going to have to button things down going into 2022, and hunker down and just get ready. There's a storm coming, and but we'll get through it as best we can. And Sullivan Communications is going to be here for you, and we're going to do the best that we can for you. So speaking of challenges, let me tell you what's going on with me and how it's going to affect the company and how it will then affect your organization. So 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago, I was involved in a skiing accident out in Utah. and I did some damage to my knees and my back and my neck. And then this past year, I was in an attic crawl space doing some work, and I damaged my left knee to the point that now it's going to have to be reconstructed. So that is going to be taking place on December the 8th. So I covet your prayers. I appreciate your prayers and remembering me. But the downside is I am going to be off my feet for quite a while. And so the way this is going to impact the company and the way that this is going to impact you is Sullivan Communications will be pausing our on-site services on December the 7th. Tuesday, December the 7th, we will be pausing. I hope to be back and able to work the second week of January, okay? Now, I will still be available for remote support. So if you don't have the Google Help from Ty icon on your desktop, we need to try to get it on there by 5 p.m. on Tuesday the 7th, okay? So call me, let's try to get that done, because I want to be able to support you remotely as best I can while I'm down. Second thing, more importantly, so if you are a 24/7 contracted client, your service level agreement, in other words, the time that it takes me to reach back out to you, we're going to have to extend that to 12 hours, okay? So it's not going to be the 4 hours like it has been. That's going to be stretched out to 12. Also, if you're a monthly contracted client, your SLA is going to have to be stretched to 24 hours, okay? I'm sorry about this, but it's going to kind of be a rough deal. If you don't have a contract with me right now, if it's, one-off or I just come whenever you call, I'm afraid I'll just have to get back in touch with you just as soon as I can, and I'll do my best to do that, okay? So I wanted to let you know about that. Now, that's the bad news. The good news is I'm going to be suspending the monthly contracts and the 24/7 contracts until the second week of January. So whatever your monthly payment is, that'll be paused, and we'll just pick that back up in January. Also, for the clients that don't have a contract, I'm going to take the hourly services from $125 down to $100, okay? So just to try to say thank you, and I appreciate your patience and appreciate your help. So I appreciate your prayers. It's going to be a challenging new year. I wish you all the happiest of holidays, and I hope to see you in the new year, okay? Thanks for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, email me, or text me. Thanks.